Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. Well, we are in a situation that's just been kind of moving sideways for the last 24 hours. The overall market cap is at 379 billion. It's been going in the right direction. It's still far from where we want it to be or where we have been. But, during these times of a soft patch, we need to remind ourselves as to why we're in this space. And I know some of us got here through different means and different motivations, but I want to visit that a little bit today. We'll take a look at the market cap, see who the winners are within the top 100, because there are there is, for those that are here trading, there is still a lot of opportunity. For those of us who are hodling, we just have to be quite patient during these times. It's a little frustrating. I know, I'm there with you, but I'm going to point you in a direction that if you are wanting to make some money and you want to trade some of these altcoins, I'm going to recommend a YouTuber by the name of Kirby. I don't know Kirby. Kirby doesn't know me. I'm one of his followers. I really believe that he is, as he states, this is he talking. Uh, he's in this space because he wants to make money. He's a full-time trader, and he seems to know, as he says, he is a candlestick, and he is breathing the market day and night. And I think that if you want to get active in trading, I'm going to recommend you follow him, because he's he's a serious guy, and I think he's one of the best out there in terms of the YouTube world. Okay, why would you follow me? I'm going to give you stories that hopefully you're not hearing being rehashed by all the other YouTubers. And if I do talk about a story that's been covered by another YouTuber, I hope to look a little bit deeper than just reading the headline, and because I have the type of personality that always wants to know why. All right, so here we go. Let's see. I think I can do this all in 10 minutes or less today. I want to take a look at who's had a really great day. So in the last 24 hours, the coin AELF has been having a very strong double-digit gain. It's at 17% up. AELF is actually a decentralized cloud. Any project that is doing a decentralized cloud system has, it has a blue ocean, because this is the type of the first coin I ever purchased that was in this space was Sia Coin, and I really said to myself at that time, yes, this is what the world needs. So I think anybody who achieves success and is able to provide a decentralized cloud for everyone to use, they've got my vote. I'm not an owner of this coin. I don't know too much about it. I know that it's a very strong team from Asia, but you can take a look for yourself and see. The other coin that keeps trying to pop up is the coin having also another double-digit gain of 15% up, and that's Cortex. Cortex is a site that is working with AI and the blockchain, and it's interesting. So my point is that even though we are having a lot of frustration with the lack of a lot of our coins in the top 20 not going in the direction we've wanted it to go lately, there's still a lot of opportunity to be had, and there's still a lot of great projects happening. And so, enjoy this side of the cryptocurrency market while you can. All right. So when I say, why do I pull up Colorado to allow Bitcoin campaign donations? I mean, Colorado is a small state in the United States, and it is, globally speaking, what does this have to do with anyone who lives in Bahrain or Bucharest or Italy, for example? Well, I'll tell you what I think. If you want to see this space not only survive but be successful, we have to do our bit to allow Bitcoin to be used in real use situations. And if you are in a position in your job or in your career or in your life to find a way to give Bitcoin a real use task, then I say, please try to do what you can do. Because even just a small state in the United States that starts to allow donations is one more real use task that Bitcoin can provide, so that we can really start adding value to the coin itself and never forget that it is the important coin. I mean, if you're a little bit feeling disappointed that you got in and the price is everybody was going to tell you that it was going to the moon, because there's a lot of people that are, we're going to the moon, we're going to the moon. And if you got pulled into that hype, and sometimes I get pulled into it. I got pulled in with Tom Lee's hyping the price after the Consensus New York 2018. I admit I totally fell for his hype, hook, line, and sinker. But historical evidence has shown us that, for example, in 2011, Bitcoin went from $32 down to $2. And then in 2013, it went from $260 to $55. In 2015, it went from 1166 to 170. In 2017, it went from 5,000 to 2,900. So, since December, we've seen it go from basically 20,000 down to six something, even though we are trading in the neighborhood between 8 and 9 now. We just saw a huge major correction. So historical evidence has shown us that this is not uncommon. So if you're in for the long haul, just hang on. Don't ever forget that the reason why Bitcoin has such great potential is because it's decentralized. And it has a brand. Bitcoin absolutely has a brand, which is now becoming a brand of great store value. Don't forget that it has had two recent improvements with SegWit, which is part of the malleability, and that gives us the encryption to work with the algorithms to improve its malleability. And then we have the Lightning Network, which is still, in its infancy, but it using its scripting language, it's able to transact at higher speed and volume. Don't ever forget that there's a community, and this community is one that believes in an ideology. I don't care what you say. I know some of you came to make money. That's okay, make money. But also, there are the people who really, in their heart, are here because of the community's ideology. Bitcoin is autonomous. It doesn't care if you're a man or a woman, gay or straight, from Africa or from Asia. It doesn't care if you're Catholic or you're Muslim. This to me really is something of great importance. And it's limited to 21 million coins, and it works. So, I just don't want anyone to forget why you are here, because I do think on days like today, we start to question that. I want to look at the big story globally. Check this out. This is the Wall Street Journal. Cryptocurrency firms getting bank licenses? Question mark. They're exploring. Okay. Wow. Now, I have been saying that 2018 is going to be bloody competitive. We've seen Binance recently double their referral program to 40% for those people who have the minimum amount of BNB coins in their digital wallet. SBI, which is a big internet company out of Japan, is going to offer a lot more fiat pairing. This is going to be a big game changer. GMO, which is an exchange that will allow you, you can lend them your coins and they will give you a set percentage back, like a certificate of deposit, if you will. Um, yeah, fees are getting lower. Everybody's starting to do really creative things like leverage trading. We're seeing more custody services. And even though Japan has the FSA breathing down their neck in terms of micromanaging their safety standards, Japan now has a brand of safety within the exchanges. And they are going to take that safety brand global. Trust me on that one. Okay, this one is interesting. So, Coinbase and another cryptocurrency firm talked to US regulators about the possibility of obtaining banking licenses, a move that would allow the startups to broaden the types of products they offer. This article really went wow. I'm always wowed when somebody does something that I really did not expect. So Coinbase, which operates the largest US cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume, met with officials at the US office of the controller of the currency in the early 2018, according to a person familiar with the matter. Meanwhile, Ivy Koin LLC, a payment startup, in recent weeks sat down with officials at the Federal Deposit Insurance Corp. This person said Ivy Koin President Gary Fan confirmed the meeting. So people are really moving behind the scenes. And if they get banking licenses, wow. So you can read here. A federal banking charter would let the firm swap a hodgepodge of state regulators for one primary federal one. And the companies would also gain the gain the option of directly offering customers federally insured bank accounts and other services rather than joining with existing banks. Yeah, I really think the whole banking system is going to be one of the first institutions to just get disrupted and wrecked, if you will. So this is just totally interesting. I'm going to put the link to this article down in my comment section. But I just want to keep reminding you that the exchanges, this is the year of the exchanges, 2018. It might not be the year of the price for Bitcoin. I don't know that. I don't know any more than you do. But I do know, based on my own critical thinking, that this is going to be the era of cryptocurrency exchanges. Okay, let's take a look and see what's happening really quick in Japan. It's another exchange story. So, Japanese crypto exchange continues global. There's Ivan. I love Ivan. He's from Sweden. He's going to go live in 30 minutes. He's a developer. He's a coder, and he does also very good in-depth stories. So I think he's one you want to follow if you're not already following, although you probably are because he has great presence over the internet. Okay, a Japanese government-approved cryptocurrency exchange has resumed expanding overseas, already operating in 5 countries with a plan to launch more in the near future. The exchange aims to construct a global network of crypto transactions. So you're wondering, who is this? Well, the name is BitPoint. And BitPoint Japan, you've probably never even heard about this. It's kind of it's not a sleepy exchange, but it's an exchange that actually specializes in leveraging. So they do a 2 times, 5 times, 10 times, and 25 leveraging options for you. And this is what is interesting. They are going into Malaysia, Japan, they're actually in South Korea, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. They were in China before China made their big change last July. And in addition, they are prepared to go into Singapore and Thailand. So, gosh darn it, you just can't underestimate the East and its rise into trading with cryptocurrency. So, these tougher rules that are in Japan, I really do believe are going to allow the Japanese exchanges to expand banned globally really fast because people feel they have a safety standard which is becoming synonymous with the Japanese brand so of exchanges. Yeah, no doubt. So a lot of us saw this as a negative, and granted that CoinCheck, as I told you, delisted the anonymity coins, but don't worry, there will always be exchanges that are willing to trade those. So where there's a demand, there will be a place for those coins. Um, here is here is the big at the very end of this. Here is, in my opinion, the big message in this story. Meanwhile, the agency confirmed that over 100 companies here are seeking to enter the space, including Yahoo Japan, which I told you Yahoo is the go-to search engine in Japan, not Google, and Line Corp. Line is the number one messaging service in South Korea and Japan. And both of those two are two of the 100 that are seeking to enter the space. So, gosh, it's just going to be unbelievable as a consumer, the options available and the choices that we'll have, and the benefits that will be dangled out there in front of us to join them and to be a loyal customer. It's just going to be super exciting, actually, to see this part of the infrastructure grow. Now, once these centralized versions take hold, it just gives us a great template when we are able to build like exchanges in a decentralized world. All right, that's what I have to say about that. Okay, I talked enough, and that's all I have for you today. Actually, the news is a little quiet, so I hope that you all have a great rest of the weekend. Take care and sayonara for now. Alrighty, bye bye.